Do you play sports? And what is your favorite movie? And you sub to me, thanks. You want me to sub to you? I gotta see what kind of videos you got on your channel before I sub to you. If you ain't got no videos, I'm not subbing to you. That's a weird thing a lot of people ask. They'll have like no videos, but they want you to sub to them. And I understand. But me personally, subscribing isn't one of those things that you just do to support somebody. I subscribe when I want to see your videos. And if I don't want to see your videos, I don't want to really subscribe. You know what I mean? And it's not a bad thing, but it's just like if I'm looking forward to seeing your videos every day, then I'm gonna subscribe. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to check you out first. But anyway, do I play sports? No. Never did, never wanted to, never was interested in it, and to be honest with you. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but it just never wasn't my style, you know what I mean? And what is my favorite movie? I don't know, bruh. I don't know. It's so many. It's like having a favorite song. It might change when you watch a new movie. My favorite movie as of right now, X-Men Apocalypse. Yeah, it probably ain't my favorite movie as of right now, but that's all I could think of. That was the last movie I seen, so we're gonna go with that. Do you have a shoe collection or another collection of some sort? Do I collect anything? Let me think. It was so many shit I used to collect that I just don't collect anymore. No, I don't. If I was when I was starting to buy my own shoes and shit, I almost end up starting a shoe collection, but once I realized how much money it was taking up and how much I had to like do to get the shoes and stuff, like not like that. I said no, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna be that guy. So no, I don't have a shoe collection. Got a lot of shoes up in the closet, but I don't feel like y'all know me. Do you plan on stabbing yourself soon? Why? Why do you keep coming to my channel? Why do I have to deal with this dude all the time, man? Can somebody like... Didn't I block you? Did you keep making the same account over and over again? Ooh, it's getting kind of feisty in the comment section. Let's read this real quick. What is your accomplishment? I really want to know. And yo, I remember you. You was the dude who reported TJ Top Chef old channel. If you hate TJ, then hit that block button and your problems are solved. So don't report his channel and ruin for the rest of us. Yeah, I know, right? Like, he's fucking shit up. I'm gonna block him, though. I'm gonna block him. It's alright. Do you plan on fucking yourself? I mean, he should. I mean, if I stab myself, he should definitely fuck himself. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on Flight Reacts? I don't know him. Where are you from? I'm from Virginia. Virginia Beach, Virginia. Do you plan on playing any horror games? If you want me to. Right now, I'm currently playing Until Dawn, and I ain't gonna lie, I got a few jump scares on that before I keep telling you guys I recorded Until Dawn, but I still haven't uploaded it yet. I recorded like 8 episodes, so you know I'm gonna drop those soon one day. I'm trying to get Uncharted and Last of Us to at least to the middle before I just start throwing in other games. So yeah, I do plan on playing horror games. Just suggest them in the comment section, bro. You ain't gotta ask me, am I gonna do something? Just ask me to do it. You know what I mean? Just don't get overwhelming. That's where a lot of people get me confused, but you know what I mean, bro. Do you want kids? If so, how many, and boy or girl? I don't want kids, to be honest with you. But that's where a lot of people get confused too. I don't want kids per se, but if I do have kids, don't get me wrong, I will treat them the most love I ever could because they're my kids, you know what I mean? And I see a lot of people raise their kids fucked up. And I know how to raise a kid. I don't know how to raise a kid financially, and I mean financially, financially, and you know, when it comes to certain stuff that I don't have to deal with, that I don't see all the time. But as far as safety rules, the way my dad is very, very cautious, I learned that you gotta watch a kid 24/7, and there ain't no excuses like, oh, I didn't see them this time or anything like that. If you have an excuse for everything, then obviously it's something you're not doing right. You need to fix it. So if I have a kid, I would want to say I would want a daughter, to be honest with y'all. But then again, when they get older, I'm not going to want a daughter. You know what I mean? So I kind of want a daughter at birth. And no, I'm not talking about transgender, but I would want a daughter at birth, growing up as a baby. And then I would want a son when they get older. But not transgender, not gay or anything like that. It's just... That's just the time frames I would want them at. Y'all know what I mean. Fuck it. Do you go to the park often or outside? And then you said another question. Do you play basketball at the park? My phone is messed up. My bad, bro. You good, bro. Oh, wait, I'm lost. Do I go to the park? No, I don't go to the park. I don't like parks. not a fan of parks, but you know, one day if I'm chilling, sometimes I used to go to the park like a lot. Before I started YouTube, I used to be out a lot with like certain people. But ever since I started doing YouTube, I mean, this has been my passion, so I haven't really stopped. You know what I mean? It's been a everlasting grind on YouTube. Like I'm always either working, thinking of ideas, or something like that. So I haven't really went outside lately, but I mean, I went outside obviously, but I haven't really been going outside lately. You know, as of late. As far as basketball, we already answered this question. Um, don't play sports. Don't like sports. Not really a fan of sports. You know what I mean? Have you broke a bone? And if you did, how? I broke a bone a long time ago when I was a little kid. Me, my dad, and his ex were, I think, play wrestling, and somebody fell on my arm and broke it. That's all I remember. Sounds fucked up, don't it? Yeah, that's yeah. Are you an only child? No, we already established this. I got a lot of siblings. Damn, sure, way far away from being an only child. I tell you that now. Hey TJ, I was wondering what's your favorite type in girls? LOL. And who is your favorite YouTuber? Okay, um, I don't necessarily have a type in girls because I don't. I got one type, kinda. And the only reason I have one type is because of the type it is. I know that sounds confusing, but I like a girl that doesn't expect too much, but also expects enough. Because when I say don't expect too much, we all know a girl isn't going to want to be with a guy that is just a piece of shit. So they can expect a good guy that can also provide for himself in different ways, that isn't just lazy or a dickhead or anything. But when I say they don't expect too much, they don't expect them to be what they see on TV. They don't expect like too much of special privileges. Like that should come like by itself. So I would want a girl that's accepting of the struggle and the come up at the same time, instead of being like wanting too much. And that's why I'm very, very cautious about getting in a relationship, because there's a lot of girls right now that I could easily just go for, but I'm not gonna do that because I already know I'm not gonna be in a healthy relationship. And they're just like, the girls that I'm talking about, they're expecting too much. If I get with them, I'm not gonna be in a good relationship at the moment. So yeah, I'm just waiting. And a lot of people think you should rush into a relationship because, you know, it seems like it's the right thing to do. Relationships aren't mandatory in life, so you don't have to be in one. That's why when I told one of my closest cousins, I didn't tell him, but I was thinking to myself, you know, if your girlfriend right now is like stopping you from doing something, and you don't mentally want to think that because, you know, it's your first girlfriend. If she's meant like stopping you from doing something at the moment, you need to ask her, can you separate from her at the moment, get your shit together, and then be with her. But if she's the type of girl that thinks, oh, if I'm not in a relationship with you, I have to hurry up and get another relationship before it's too late, or some other shit, some other stupid shit, that obviously means that she's not the one for you, and it shows that she doesn't mentally know that you don't have to be in a relationship. Because it's like when a person gets in a relationship, they think, if I'm not in a relationship anymore, I have to hurry up and find another one to replace that one, and that's not the case. People just need to realize that relationships aren't mandatory and you don't need them. You can want them all you want to, and it would be nice to have one, but they're not needed. And when you go a long time without something, you realize you don't need it. So, me personally, I don't mind it. I've been in plenty already, so that's probably why I'm just like, I'm making sure I stay cautious, because I'm not trying to just rush into a relationship that I know isn't going to work, and that I have to put like extra work on my side of the relationship just to make sure that that side is healthy. That's just not me, and I'm not going to go through that. So my type is a girl that's accepting, but isn't expecting too much, but also expecting the right shit, because I don't want no girl to just be a pushover. That'd be fucking weird. What are you going to school for if you're in college? What do you want to be when you grow up? And what favorite kind of car, truck, or SUV? That was kind of an awkward question, because you said, what do I want to be when I grow up? I'm not an elder. I'm not like a middle-aged Adult. But I am an adult. So when you say grow up, I mean, I'm right now in the process of being up, at least grown wise. So that question is kind of awkward for me. I'm living what I want to be when I grow up, if that makes sense. I don't know. Question kind of awkward for me. As far as the college part, I'm not in college. If I would have been in college, it probably would have been for it probably would have been for like culinary arts or arts in general, or maybe even like multimedia design or something like that. I don't know, something like that, something around the arts, and like probably most likely culinary arts. But I probably wouldn't been 100% happy in that field. Yeah. And my favorite car, I don't really have one. I'm not really like, this probably sounds weird coming from a guy, but I'm not really into cars like that like everybody else are. It's just not my interest for real. There's a lot of different cars that I like the look of, but I could care less about cars for real. So I mean, I know my answers to your questions were a little bit dry, but I'm sorry, that's just, you know, the true answers. Once you're old, how do you want people to remember you? And what do you want to be known for? TJ the what? The GOAT. I don't know. The GOAT. Possibly the GOAT. I don't really want to say anything else. You know, I like to be known for myself. A lot of people nowadays, it's like they try to put too many labels on a person. And it's like once that label's on you, it sticks. It's just like everybody gets like a label as soon as they like get discovered or recognized. Me, to some people I will always be a reactor. To some people I will always be a gamer. To some people I will always be the artist. To some people I will always be the YouTuber. Everything is looked at simple, like in a simple way. People don't want to think of you as being you. They want to give you a label just like everybody else, because everything will be black and white and plain and easier to understand. And I don't have no problem with you guys putting labels on me, but I personally rather not be labeled, because I'm not a reactor, not a gamer per se. I mean, I like gamer and artists. I like those, but I don't really like calling myself that per se. Because if I was when people think of their like labels, they try to get too in detail with it, and that's why I don't like it. Like say for example, if you're a gamer, they think too deep, pause, and then they think like MLG and these other fucking professional gamer people and shit like that. And when they think artists, they think I'm out here drawing landscapes and painting and shit like that. Like people think simple minded. Like they don't think too far in detail with it when it comes to that stuff. I want to be known for what I do. And that's basically it, for real, for real. X-Men Quicksilver or Avengers Quicksilver? It's weird that you say that, because I just like, yeah. X-Men Quicksilver, no discussion, no debate. Yo, what is your favorite color, and if you could choose one girl, who would it be? That's another question I don't really know how to answer, because I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean, like, famous girl, or YouTuber girl, or a girl that I know. Because if I say a girl that I know, y'all don't know who I'm talking about. If I could choose one girl, who would it be? I don't know how to answer that question. My favorite color is, if you don't, you could probably notice it by now. I like mint green. It's not really mint. It's like, it's hard to explain, because in some tints it's mint, some tints is like the actual color. Like it's you see it. I don't really know how to answer to choose one girl, who would it be, because I don't know exactly what you mean. There's some questions missing off of my phone, so I'm gonna go ahead into the actual comments on the video so I can see them. We're going on a computer right now, because we're missing some. Because I know I seen some. I don't know if you guys deleted it or whatever, but you know, it's better if we check on the computer, because some stuff don't pop up on the phone and I don't know why. Still a lot I don't see though. Okay, this is weird. We're missing some comments. Wait, one. No, let's. Y'all would be amazed on how many comments just like disappeared off of my shit. Y'all would be amazed. I wrote some of them down though. If you're not displayed on the screen, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's just that your comment didn't pop up. Someone asked, hold on. Someone asked, another question up here says, what is your top 5 favorite Netflix shows? We're gonna exclude the exclusives, okay? So anything that's Netflix exclusive, we're not just gonna do those. I didn't mean to say exclude, but we're not just gonna do the exclusives. My top 5, I'm not gonna go in order because I would have to rank them down. But my top 5, I'm gonna just go off the top of the head too. We're gonna say Orange is the New Black, of course. Y'all already know I was gonna say that. Walking Dead, definitely. Oh my God, Walking Dead. Walking Dead can get me, man. Being Human, that only has like 4 seasons, but I love that show so many. I could watch it over and over again. Like I love Being Human, like I love it. I love all 3 of those shows. The 100. Oh my God, I haven't watched the new episodes. I can watch them on Hulu, but I need time to just sit down and watch them. You know what I mean? I can't just like watch an episode and then go be about my business or keep pausing and stuff like that. I gotta watch my shit like right away. And what else do I watch on Netflix? There's another show I want to throw up here, but I don't necessarily want to say it until I make sure I know all my other shows. Let me see. We're gonna say Fuller House. I like Fuller House. Fuller House is awesome. Like it brought back so much nostalgia too. Like I like how they kept everybody. They didn't replace nobody, and if they did not have somebody, they had a reason for them not being in there. Like the fucking Olsen twins. Like where the hell are y'all at? Where y'all at? Why y'all fucking around? It's like, no, I'm just playing. But yeah, that's my top 5 that I can think of right off the top of the head. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. I'm pretty sure I answered a lot of the questions, but a lot of the questions for some reason they always disappear. Like whenever I get like a lot of comments, for some reason some specific few just disappear, and I don't understand why. But yeah, man, with that being said, man, I really appreciate you guys for leaving the comments that you at least did leave. If you want to ask me anything else, you could either wait till the next Q&A or you could try to hit me up in the DMs or whatever. I really appreciate you guys once again for leaving the comments, and I really appreciate you guys once again for, you know, being here for me, being here with me, and we're taking this ride together. Pause. Yeah, man, I know this video I was like sideways. Like, why the hell am I sideways? I just realized that I'm facing this way and shit.